Professor Büttner, you're a member of the organizing committee and in a kind of a local host, as you're one of the probably very few pathologists of the 4,000 attendees, participants of this Congress, who is working actually in Cologne. Pathology has a very broad spectrum, from basic research to highest advanced therapy or therapeutic implications. How does this Congress reflect this situation?
I think it has been an important issue to reflect the broad spectrum of pathology in this Congress. We have at the one side diagnostic offices and pathologists that do only clinical diagnostics, but on the other hand, we also in pathology aim to understand causally diseases. What drives a cancer? What factors cause cancer? What can I avoid to get a less risk for cancer? To give you an example, we have this morning we had a session, the basic sciences in pathology, that was entirely sponsored by large academic institutes that do causal research. So we had a session on what is the mutation spectrum in renal cell carcinomas, what are the driving causes for ovarian cancers. We also, the keynote lecture came from a very, very esteemed, renowned international research institute, the Sanger Institute in Cambridge, that has had a global view on 12,000 cancer genomes and thereby identified mutational landscapes and patterns, and could them causally link to environmental damages like smoking signatures in lung cancer, UV signatures in melanoma and skin cancers, but also repair deficiencies, hereditary cancers. So I think it is a key issue of this Congress to span the entire bridge from basic causal understanding of a disease, the basic pathology, to applied clinical diagnostic pathology.
Thank you. Digitalization and virtualization is, of course, also emerging in pathology. Why is it still so important to meet as persons in real life?
I think all major decisions in oncology are made in a team, in a so-called interdisciplinary board. You need to exchange with the experts, with people that use radiology to diagnose cancer, people from pathology, and you need to personally discuss specific issues. I think this cannot be done in a very pre-formatted, standardized ways, and you have to you need your personal exchanges. Also, I think the entire concept of basic pathology, which I just described, is dependent on personal knowledge. I need to know my partner, we need to discuss, we need to go out, we need to inspire and exchange our ideas. This is something you cannot digitalize.
And this is also reflected by some presentation mode format where I attended yesterday, where a pathologist and an oncologist together make a case presentation. I think that's a good example for other specialties, probably.
Just coming from a satellite symposium where a clinical oncologist and a pathologist were presenting cases, the pathologist was commenting what type of diagnostics would he apply to the tissue, and the oncologist was explaining what type of implication, or what is the conclusion and what therapy will he deliver based on this information. They were talking to each other rather than delivering each other information.
Thank you.